Welcome to the final edition of Who Would Win.
Episode 10, final episode.
10, the final episode.
I know you guys, all two of you watching this would be like, oh no!
No!
What are we gonna do? Probably not, honestly.
It's been great.
It's been awesome.
But, and this isn't about the views at all.
No, it's not. We love you guys, but no homo.
Yeah, no homo. But but maybe a little bit of homo. But,
but, when it takes us 2 to 3 days to come up with a episode to do,
and then it takes us another 3 hours of camera time. Just
I'm like a major procrastinator, so he'd be like, "Hey, you want to do it today? Oh yeah, I'll do it today." Can't do it because I just don't feel like it.
And the reason why we couldn't have one out last week is because he got sick.
Yeah,
I saved the shirt for today in honor of the final one because I will be supporting the infamous Marvel, and he will be taking on the not so infamous DC.
DC.
So who would win? Marvel versus DC Universe.
Whole universe versus.
Let's go.
Right. So, since this is a big one, I'm just gonna throw out our MVPs of DC. Most valuable player, fighter, person they're gonna need is obviously gonna be Superman and Batman. Because when you say DC, that's who comes to mind. But I think one of the key factors, what's going to really help us out with this versus Marvel thing, is Dr. Manhattan. Marvel has some great people, some awesome fighters, people who would destroy many DCers. Even though they are kind of outnumbered. What's really going to help them out is Dr. Manhattan and the Legionnaires, and how many people they actually have in the DC universe. There are just so many people and so many awesome powers. But main person is going to be Dr. Manhattan, because he can split himself up infinitely. He knows how the battle's going to turn out, even before it begins. And when it comes down to it, he can create life, he can end it. He's basically like a copycat god.
Alright, I'm going to go now. I think that Marvel would win because, a few people on my shirt, for instance, Spider-Man, though, yeah, he is human. He has been through a lot of stuff. He's one of the most fragile. He's like Batman.
He's poor. Sorry.
Yeah, but you know what?
Welfare.
What are you talking about? He got a lot of money at the end of Spider-Man.
At the end? What about the whole thing that made him famous? You know what the one? Every time I think about Spider-Man, you know what comes to mind?
Let me get my point before.
I'm sorry, but whenever I think of Spider-Man, you always think about
what? That
one time he couldn't pay his rent.
Rent. But anyway, I think that Mr. Fantastic would also come to play, especially for Dr. Manhattan. Yeah, I mean, the smartest man in the world in couldn't stop him. But you know what? Reed Richards is crazy. You got Iron Man, Tony Stark supplying the money train. You got Ultimate. You got Iron Spider-Man. And may I just say, one infinitely is maybe as strong. No, definitely, at least it's equal. Odin, the god of all gods. In Norse mythology, Odin can match anyone's power because he is the end-all be-all, and that is gonna be who's gonna fight Mr. Manhattan. Definitely Odin, because
Dr. Manhattan. Thank you very much.
Odin.
You called him Mr. Manhattan. It's Dr. Manhattan. You didn't go to school for an extra couple hours.
Well, when Odin's done with him, it's gonna be Mr. Manhattan. All right.
That's a little bit. Pulled Odin out of there.
Dude, I'm sorry. Odin affects
me to the heart. It hit me right here. I felt that.
Yeah, but Odin affects. All right, Odin plays a part. If you don't pull out Manhattan, Odin has to come in.
If you guys don't already know, I'm a giant Thor fan. All right, that's how horrible this episode is. I'm sticking up for DC, yet Thor is my hero, and he just pulled his daddy into it. Like, yeah, hey, your hero, his daddy.
Yeah.
Anything I say, he's just gonna be like, his daddy.
No.
Rorschach, his daddy.
And even and those two are gonna be fighting on a whole other plane of existence, so they don't even count right now, right? But the 4 people that would overall change the course of this fight would be Wolverine and his X-Men. You know.
I'm not crying.
Along with Spider-Man.
It's just hot
Thor,
in this house and the lights.
And
sweat.
Who else?
Athletes season.
Who else?
Because we live in Brazil and it's spring right now.
Iron Man and his posse and the Fantastic Four. Those scientists, overall fighters, money men, and just overall geniuses.
Yeah, what about all the geniuses, the money men, the fighters? The Legionnaires has over 100,000 members, all keyed and ready to lay down some whoop ass.
But you keep forgetting about the Avengers, who beat every major army on this earth at one time.
Well,
while they were split in half.
Well, you like Star Trek.
Well, he stormed out. Tell us who would win in the comment box. Marvel. Woo! Peace.